I'm Annelia. I know I look crazy right now, hair all over the place. If you saw my last video, I literally just got done filming that where I cut my hair. Where's the hair? I cut this because I was having trouble in my crown area. It was breaking, shedding excessively. I know, child, something going on. This video though, I'm going to be doing a protective hairstyle. I'm going to be doing, what's this thing called again? Passion twist. I've done passion twists on my hair on this channel at least 2-3 times. So do I need to do a tutorial again? I don't think so. But yeah, I'm going to be doing my hair in this video while I talk to y'all. I'm going to talk about some changes that's going to be happening in 2023 with me, my channel. And yeah, so let's get into this video. Now, even though this is not a tutorial, I do want to show you guys the hair that I'm using. This is a different hair than all the others. The hair still doesn't match, y'all. I thought it's okay. This is a different brand that I'm using. I just thought I'd try it out. I'm gonna start parting my hair, and while I'm parting my hair, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about some changes that are going to be happening in 2023. But yeah, let's get into it. I have never been the type of person who does like, what's it called? New Year's resolutions and, oh, it's a new year, so I'm going to do this and do that. If I'm going to make a change, I'm just going to make it no matter what time of year it is. Like only maybe once or twice I've ever done that. But yeah, I figured this year I want it to be a bit different just because there are a lot of things that I want to change in my life. And I've just recently decided that I wanted to make these changes. So I'm like, 2023 is coming up. I'm going to start from now, but you guys are going to see these changes in 2023. I'm like, okay, might as well make it a New Year's resolution, if that's what you want to call it. First things first, cutting my hair, which I just did, and it's not even 2023 yet. I did it not just because my hair was damaged and shedding, but cutting my hair was also me trying to cut out all the toxic things, negative people, toxic people, just the way I react to negative situations that I'm put in. It's just, I'm cutting away all the toxic things in my life. I'm cutting away all the toxic thoughts, the negative things, the negative people. I just want to let it all go. And cutting my hair is not just because I needed it to be cut, but because it's a representation of me cutting away all the negative people in my life. I'm not trying to be deep, but it just felt freeing in a way. Like I was excited. Like usually I'm not happy to lose hair, but I was kind of excited to just cut it. And you know, I didn't cut it all the way off now. We're not doing that. But it was good just to cut it and just feel free and excited to start on a healthy hair journey. And not only a healthy hair journey, but a healthy life journey. What I mean by that is I have so much trauma and issues from my past that I have not dealt with. It's a lot of things that people don't know that has happened to me. Like very few people, less than 5 people know about what has gone on in my life from childhood into adulthood. Some very traumatic things, and I have not healed from those things. And sometimes it consumes me. I have never dealt with it. And the weird thing is, this is going to sound so stupid and so ignorant. I come from the Caribbean, right? So a lot of people in the Caribbean, especially older people, they have this thing where it's like mental health issues don't exist. And they feel like, oh, just take your problems to Jesus and go to sleep. That's not really how it works. Like, yes, go to Jesus. If you believe in God, I believe in God. Go give your problems to God and go to sleep. Not literally go to sleep, but, you know, stop worrying about it. That's basically what that means. And while it's cool and all to say that, I haven't been putting in the work because I didn't want to have to deal with the problem. I kind of felt like if I don't think about it or if I just leave it alone, it'll leave me alone. That's not how it works. That stuff catches up to you. The trauma catches up to you. So growing up, I was good at when traumatic things happen or when I was going through that traumatic experience, a particular situation would happen and I was able to just be sad about it in that moment and then move on. it catches up to you. So now it's like I find myself constantly thinking about it, angry about it, sad about it, crying about it, just having all these emotions about it, because I never dealt with the emotion as a child, and even growing up into adulthood, I never dealt with it. I just let it sit there. I just let it be. I didn't address it. I didn't try to do anything with it. I tried to ignore it. You can't ignore it. It's a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of situations, but it's all a part of that same trauma. And that trauma led me to grow up, and in my early adulthood, I'm still in my early adulthood, I would say, but when I first graduated high school and stuff, it led me to be in relationships with people I had no business being in relationships with, people who hurt me really badly, tore my self-esteem and my confidence apart more so than it already was from childhood experiences and trauma, and I just was a mess. And you know, people can fake it till they make it. I was faking it, and I was faking it so hard I was certain to believe it myself, you know. But you know, like I said, things catch up to you, and you can't ignore it forever. You can't pretend forever. And I found myself, when I came over here to school, I found myself like getting anxiety and depression. And this is what I was saying is gonna sound ignorant and very much stupid. I thought that only Americans got anxiety and depression. And let me tell you why. Because they were the only people who were talking about it. In the Caribbean, no, but especially when I was growing up, nobody talked about anxiety and depression. Like, it was this made up thing. And you'd only see Americans on TV talking about it and bringing awareness. And to me, it was like, what is that? What is that? You know, I didn't believe in it until I got it, until I started to experience it. And when I started to experience it, listen, I thought I was dying, literally. Like, I could laugh about it now and stuff, but like going through it was tough. Like, and that's a different video for another day. But when I first started going through it, like, I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I was going out of my mind. I thought I was literally dying. Like, I really thought, like, this is the end for me. Like, God, are you calling me home? What is going on? Like, you know, stuff like that was happening to me, and I just didn't understand it. And I've been over here for a few years now for school. So when I first came here is when I first started experiencing it. That's also when I first started experiencing PCOS symptoms. PCOS symptoms start to show itself like in early adulthood and in your 20s. Some people experience symptoms from there, like in high school. Some people really experience it when they get in their 20s. I was one of those people who experienced it in their 20s. I bring PCOS into this to say, they say that anxiety and depression is a symptom of PCOS. I think that maybe I was ever going through trauma, and PCOS kind of just triggered the anxiety and depression, if that makes sense. And now it's like all the stuff from my past is catching up to me. The anxiety and depression is a result of it and the PCOS. I don't know, but all I know is all of it hit me at once. And going into 2023, I want to work on self-healing. I want to work on healing my body, my mind, just healing every part of me. And so that is going to be one of the things that I do on my channel from now on. I'm going to post a lot more health related stuff, lifestyle, self-care, how to be happy, how to, you know, stuff like that. And that's not to say I'm not going to post hair videos or hair content anymore. It just means my focus isn't going to solely be on, oh, how am I going to fix my hair today? Oh, I'm going to dye my hair yellow. I would never, by the way, because that's ugly. But you know, like, that's just an example. Like, instead of posting that kind of content all the time, I'm going to incorporate more self-care, healing content, because there are a lot of people out there dealing with anxiety and depression and don't know how the hell to get over it. I'm still working on how to get over it. But like I said, that's a video for another day. I'm just telling you guys what changes are coming to my channel. So the type of content that you can expect is going to be different. I'm going to be doing things on mental health. I'm going to be doing things on physical health. Like I said, I have PCOS. I need to be physically healthy because, for one, I want to survive. I want to live a long life, and I want to live it not sick. with diabetes or ovarian cancer. So I need to make sure that I am healthy physically. And also, I used to be really small, and back in the day, people used to make comments about me being petite. And now I put on weight, and people have comments about that too. Ain't no pleasing nobody. Like, shut up. There's no pleasing people. Like, you complain about every damn thing. But I say that to say, I personally would like to see myself at a good weight again, where I can look in the mirror and be like, yes, I love how my body looks. And so that is a goal I have for 2023. I'm going to be sharing how I'm going to do that with you guys. We're going to go on this journey together. If you want to come on and hop on this journey with me, you could do that. When I said I wanted to make YouTube videos, it wasn't just because I want to be up here in the front of a camera. It's also because I want to help, and I want people to help me. One of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this on YouTube is because I want an accountability partner almost. So like, I don't have much subscribers and stuff, but I know that if I put this on YouTube and I say this is what I'm going to do, then I have no choice but to do it because I already said it on YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's almost like having that accountability. Like, you have to do it now. Because doing these types of things can be very scary. It's a lot sometimes. So I just need that accountability. So yeah, this is gonna be more fitness, healthy lifestyle type of content, but that's not all. I used to be super girly, and ever since like I started putting on weight, I've been feeling not so pretty, not so cute. And it's like, it's like, girl, like I feel like I let myself go. I don't do as much as I used to. I'm not, I'm not the girl who goes out, get her nails done every 2 weeks or get her hair done every 2 weeks. I really let myself go. And I'm not just talking body wise. I'm talking about wearing pretty clothes and, girly clothes, and have the bags and the shoes and the nails and this and that. I'm not a high maintenance person, but at the same time, I am a girly girl, and I haven't been feeling as girly lately or as pretty. And so I also plan to do more like shopping and like doing try on hauls, getting out of my comfort zone, doing those things, and getting back in touch with my feminine side, because I really haven't been like that in a minute, and I want to get back to that because that's who I am as a person, literally. Like, that is who I am. I'm a girly girl. I love that type of stuff, and I haven't been doing it. So I'm going to do so many things y'all don't even know. So when I say health and lifestyle, I'm not talking about I'm going to be coming on here eating a salad every day. I'm talking about I'm going to start experimenting in the gym, because when I do workouts, I do it at home. I'm still going to do home workouts because that's my favorite kind, but I'm going to start venturing out, going in the gym, doing these different things, trying these different things, showing you guys what I eat in a day, stuff like that. We're going to hop on this losing weight journey together. Hold on, I gotta make my part, make sure it's straight. I want that kind of content on my channel. I want to get into vlogs, but nothing that interesting happens in my life for me to vlog it. I am back. I am back. I am back. Look at how far I've gotten. I only have 4 left. I kind of said everything I had to say before I did the hairstyle, which is not usually how these types of videos go, but it is what it is. Okay, people, so my hair is finished. I have updated you on what's gonna happen. This is usually not how these type of videos go. Usually, like, you're supposed to talk while you're doing your hair. I talked before. I really didn't have anything to say during the process. I can't wait for all the content that I'm gonna be putting out in 20. Actually, this is what I should have said during the process. I'm also gonna stop trying to speak with my little fake American accent, because let me tell y'all something, this is not how I talk when I'm talking to friends and family back home. I speak like this when I get in the front of the camera because my goal is to reach a broader audience, and not just Bahamians. And I realized, like, when I came to Missouri, when I would speak like I normally would, like a Bahamian, people did not understand. The accent was too strong, I guess, and then the pronunciation of my words and certain phrases, and we speak a dialect or a Creole, whatever you want to call it. We speak that in the Bahamas. So like, I would speak exactly the way that I would speak at home, I'd speak here in America, and people did not understand me. So I got into this habit of let me tell you all a quick story time. So growing up, right, my daddy got transferred. My daddy's job sent him to South Carolina for 4 years, right? And at the time I was really young. My brother was a baby. My parents were newly married. So they was like, take your family with you. When I got there, I spoke like a Bahamian because that's what I am. And I used to get teased by the little children at school. They used to be like, why do you talk like that? And they used to tease me about the way I spoke and all type of stuff. One thing about me, you ain't gonna sit there and bully me and think I gonna let you bully me. Like, there's no bullying me. So I was like, I could talk like you if I want to. So I used to mock how they spoke, and that's how come, like, every time somebody tells me to speak proper English or American English or whatever you want to call it, like, I have to do the accent with it because that's how I learned to speak it, by mocking the little American kids who I was around every day at school. So every time somebody says speak proper, I have to do the accent. It sounds stupid, but I literally have to do the accent with it, the fake American accent. Now, I think it sounds real. I don't know. I feel like it sounds real, but an American may be like, what type of accent is that? I don't know. But yeah, that's a quick story time. I want to also get into being my authentic Bahamian self, because I don't want to have to keep putting on a fake accent every time I come on here. Like, sometimes I do let the Bahamian out, but just a little bit, just enough for people to understand me. I don't go too heavy into it because then other people won't be able to understand. I don't want to have to fake and pretend, because at the end of the day, I'm not American. This is not how I talk. I want to be as authentic as possible. And that's just part of me that I've always felt like I had to pretend. Like, I always had to put on the fake accent in order to feel like I'm speaking properly and speaking in a way that people can understand. But it'll be no more of that. If I gotta put subtitles, I'll put the subtitles, but I don't think it's gonna be that serious, because I'm not gonna speak that bad to the point where you can't understand like I used to, like when I first came here. But I am definitely going to try to be more of my authentic self when it comes to the way I speak. I guess whatever I forgot to say, you'll just have to see me do it in 2023. But yeah, y'all, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.